friends. I'm back out here on this farm. This is the second day of the season, and I just thought I'd come out here and see if I could hear any turkeys gobbling. The landowner said he's seen a couple of gobblers in this field up here. Right up in there. Just over that little rise there. But you know, I haven't heard a single gobble yet, so I'm hoping that as it gets more light, maybe one will start gobbling here. I know there's turkeys here. I've taken turkeys here before. You've been with me on several hunts. Last year on opening weekend, right down there, I called in a whole bunch of jakes. I think it was like 11 jakes. So somewhere around here there's a bunch of 2-year-old longbeards running around, you know. Okay, I just heard the first turkey gobble back that way. Let me blow an owl call, see if I can get an answer. There might be something closer, you never know. That old peacock trying to help me. I have had them roost right in here before, you know, right there. Been out here on a few mornings when they were really close. Maybe they'll get going here before too long. Okay, they were a ways off, but I just heard two back over there again. So let's go. Okay, friends, I got some turkeys right down here. There's a few gobblers in there. I hear some jakes too. Let's see if they answer this wingbone call. Gobbled back at it a while ago. Got a decoy set up right out here. That's a hen yelping there. Folks, there's one gobbling right over here, but I don't know if I can call him across that creek or not. There's a little creek down here below. He's right on that other side over there. Let's give him a little call and see what he does. Turkey's got hens with him. He's got hens. He's not responding. He's got hens up there with him. I'm just going to sit here, and I'm not going to call anymore for a while. I just want to see what they do. They may come on in here. I don't know. They're right over here in this bottom right now. turkeys have moved from over here across to this other side here. Let's see what they do here. Oh, what a gobble. He's over here on this other side now. Let's work him again. Man, he's gobbling. If I can ever get him to come down this hill. I believe they're moving off though. I don't know. Okay. Circling back that way. Up yonder now. I believe they've come across to my side here. Well, friends, I've played cat and mouse with these gobblers. I called them all the way around here. Now they're up yonder. Really don't know what to do. I don't know if they're going to come up here. Maybe I'll try going up on top of the hill here and see if I can call them. We'll give that a shot. They're moving off. Yeah, they're. Well, good morning, friends. I'm back out here on some property that I scouted before the season, and got out here just a little bit late, but have not heard any gobbling. That sun's just starting to come up over the trees. We had some rain come through here last night, and temperatures are quite a bit cooler this morning. which is good for me. I like a little bit cooler temperatures. But I'm headed up here to the top of this hill, just around the curve here. And I'm approaching this slowly and quietly, because there may be some turkeys up here in the road. Don't know. I haven't heard any gobbling yet. Thinking maybe the rain has kind of hushed them up a little bit, but anyway, we'll give it a try. See what's here. I've not hunted this yet this year. So let's slip up here and make a few calls. See what we can hear. Okay guys, I did hear a gobbler. I don't know, maybe 150, 200 yards back that way. So I came to this old road here, kind of a cut through here. Put my decoy out. Hadn't made any calls yet, but we'll try him out here and see if he might answer. See what's breaking here. I'll show you what I got here. There's my decoy. Turkey was back that way. All right, let's give him a try. Oh, he liked that. What a gobble. Well, that gobbler, he's answering me, but he's still pretty good ways off. I think I'm going to move a little closer, kind of close the distance just a little bit. Get set up in another location. I'll be right back with you. Okay, folks, I relocated. Let's see what he does here. I think that turkey's that way. Not real sure. Okay guys, I think that bird is back down that way. So we're going to take this road right here here and try to loop around that way. Yeah, he's down that way. Turkey's still down that way. I'm going to take this road up and see if I can loop around him on my way up. Found that on the ground, folks. Another shed. How about that? I think there's two birds, but maybe this will help us out a little bit. That's another bird back this way. Let me get on top of this hill where I can get a little better vantage point. I'm hearing a turkey here, one further off, and then one back here. The sun's starting to poke out. I think that's making them gobble. Sure how far this road goes, but I think it loops around right in the direction we want to go. He may have been walking this road the whole time. That was a steep little climb. Show you what I found here. Turkey's down that way. I want to get set up right over here. Birds right over here. I believe he's on this road right here. Might get lucky enough. Get set up here. That bird's on this road here. Guarantee it. I don't want to push it. I'm going to set that decoy right over here and get right over here against one of these trees. I don't want to get out in that open. That bird's right over here somewhere. Let's get over here against this tree. set up here. Let's see if he'll answer this call. I believe he's got hens with him. He's still right over there. Shows you what I'm looking at here. He knows we're here. Let's just wait and see what he does. I believe he's got hens with him, but he could come in. You never know. He's right over in there. He's not far from us. Well, guys, for a little while there, I thought he was going to come in, but he's done moved off a little further. I think I'm going to go down to the end of this road and kind of see how this, which way this road. He's still gobbling. There's one gobbling back here behind me too, but he's way off. I think I'm going to stay on this bird and see what happens. He's still right over in there. He's got hens with him, is what it is. If I can ever get him to break loose. Go grab my decoy and we'll go after him. Okay, folks, he's right over this hill here. Right over this hill. Let's see if I can call him over here. might just come strutting right in here. You never know. guys, I think he's got hands with him. I'm going to try and crawl on the ground, see if I can get a shot up there. Just right there. I hear him. I hear him drumming there. Just going up, ready to get a shot. Well guys, I slipped up there on him, got within range, and I got a shot at that turkey. Let's go see what we got. Set up on this bird several times. Finally caught up with him, and I used the lay of the land here to slip up on him. Oh man, he done pulled all his feathers out. What a long beard. Good spurs on him. Man, I'm gonna have to gather these feathers up. Well, my friends, that was quite a hunt, I gotta say. You know, I've been calling this turkey and listening to him all morning. It is now 8:37. Got in here a little bit late this morning, and I heard this bird and two others, one still gobbling over on that other ridge, and I just couldn't call him in. At one time I thought he was going to come on in, but he was headed for this field, and it only makes sense because it rained last night, and he's going to come up here and gobble to call in any hens, because the hens are going to come out of the woods and dry off out here in this morning sun. So I kept calling to him, and he kept answering. And I slipped up on him over here, and I could just see the top of his fan and a little bit of his head. So I got over in the woods over here and set up and called, and he gobbled. He stayed right here at this one spot, this corner of this field right here. Opens up into another field out yonder. And that's what he was doing. He was strutting and gobbling right here to call in these hens. So I used the lay of the land here to slip up on him, because he just wasn't coming down there. He didn't want to go over there, you know. It's kind of wet right in there, and this is a dry spot up here. So I used these trees and the way this hill rolls off right here to stay low, and I slipped up on him, got within range, and I shot him here at 25 yards, maybe. Let's see, that little mocker nut tree right there, that hickory, yeah, that's about 25 yards, you know. But let me show you this turkey here. I had to gather these feathers up because I want to make a display mount and really remember this hunt, because it's not many hunts that you can stock up on a turkey. I'm telling you right now. And I'm not bragging on myself. Things just happen to work out, you know, just in my favor. And I used the woods and the lay of the land to get close to this turkey to be able to get off a shot. But I saved these feathers here that he had beaten out of himself over here flopping around. And I'm not sure how long of a beard that is, but that's a heck of a brush he's got on him there. You know, and the spurs, just as long and keen. Those are what, 1.25 inches maybe? Pretty sure he's a limb hanger. Okay, that little dark tree right there next to that white oak, that's where I slipped up on him there. I was low to the ground, and he was standing right here. You can see from the feathers here, this is where I took my shot. So we'll pace it off. 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I had it guessed just about right. Well, my friends, I guess this is going to bring my turkey season to a close. This is April the 20th because I limited out with this gobbler this morning. And it's been a great season so far. Let me tell you, I hope all of you out there are having a good season. What happened this morning is I came in here, it had rained here overnight, and I came in here and the woods were all wet, so I didn't get any gobbles at all to begin with initially. And I was on that other road that leads into this one here, and I heard the first gobble, and that was this bird here. And then I heard another gobble back that way, and then another one up the holler here. But this bird here, I set up right here, right by this little black oak tree over here, and he was down in the woods, and I was trying to call him to me, and he started to come a couple of times, but he was headed for that field up there because turkeys don't like to be wet, you know. They put off a lot more scent, and I think instinctively they know that being wet makes them more vulnerable to predators such as coyotes, you know. So they go to an open field, especially when the sun comes out like it is today, and they want to dry off in a hurry. And what he was doing, he was going to that field up there, and he stayed up there and strutted, hoping to call in a hen because he knew that hens would congregate in that field, you know, so that he could breed them. But here lately I've seen a lot of hens out in the fields by themselves picking, and that tells me that they're nesting already. So most all of the hens have already been bred. But anyway, this old gobbler here, he was sounding off pretty good. And I got set up close on him that last time, but he just would not come in any further, you know. I probably could have shot him for where I set up, but I wanted to be absolutely sure. And then when I slipped up on him, I used the lay of the land. That's a risky move to make because a lot of times turkeys will see you. But I used the lay of the land and the trees to stay behind him, you know, to keep him from seeing me. And I was able to slip up on that turkey and take a shot at 25 yards. That don't happen very often, folks, but sometimes the situation's right and you can use the woods and the lay of the land if you have enough experience to be able to stalk up on a turkey. That's something you don't see very often, especially, you know, on a video. But anyway, I wanted to come in here and do the close of this video and tell you kind of the way things happened. I set up on this turkey a couple of times trying to get closer to him, and then as I was heading up that hill there, I found another shed just laying there in the ground just like that, you know. And I kind of figured things would work out for me after I found that shed, because if you watch the first video I posted this year, I found a shed, and right after that I was able to harvest my first turkey. So maybe they're just a, I don't know, sort of a charm, you know, a woodland charm that'll help you get your turkeys. I know that's superstition, but I just had to throw that in there. Well, anyway, folks, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And remember, if you like to go hunting, fishing, camping, shooting, hiking, no matter what your outdoor pursuit happens to be, I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. But also remember this: hit that like button, smash the bell icon, and subscribe. That way you'll know when more videos like this one will be coming your way. So until next time, y'all get out there and enjoy the great outdoors, but also don't forget where these wonderful creatures come from. We have to give thanks to our Lord above. He's the one that provides all this beauty for us. So God bless you and take care. I'll see you next time. Well, my friends, before I close out the video, I'm going to do something that I've never done before on my turkey hunting videos. We're going to weigh this bird and then measure the spurs and the beard length, just to give you an idea of the size of this turkey. He's not the biggest turkey I've ever taken, but he's a pretty good one. So I've got this deluxe scale here. That's what it says on there. I should get a digital one. But we'll weigh him here. That bird is right at nearly 24 pounds. About 23 and, oh, maybe 23 and a half pounds, I'll say. That's according to this scale. I'm going to say that beard is close to 10 inches, maybe a little more, I don't know, we'll see. And the spurs, probably 1 1/8 inches, maybe. The last turkey I killed, the spur length wasn't nearly as long, and neither was the beard, but it was a heavier turkey. You know, he had more meat on him, I guess, more muscle. A lot of times these older turkeys like this, they've been doing a lot of breeding, so they don't feed as much, I don't guess. All right. Now the length of the spurs. This one here, 1 1/4. Sometimes these spurs can be different lengths, but I think these are pretty even. Yep, exactly 1 1/4. And the beard, length here, we'll go right at the base here. He's, well, 10 inches. 10 inches exactly. So honestly, folks, I'm really happy to close out my season with a good quality bird like this. I'm going to go ahead and get him dressed, get the meat on ice, and get the tail fan displayed and everything, and call it a day.